we're not talking about tools today. Today, I want to personally thank all of you for watching. You know, it's the end of 2025. We've done a lot this year. It really became a part of my life, and I learned how to embrace being in front of you guys. So, again, from the bottom of my heart, thank you for being such an incredible community. Thank you for watching all this time and nonsense. And thank you for those who have come up to say hi to me at various shows and called up and sent me emails and came into the shop. Thank you, thank you, thank you. It really, truly does mean a world to me. 2025, what does that mean to me on YouTube? It means that my channel size has doubled. I couldn't have done that without you, obviously, because you guys are watching, you guys are subscribing, you guys are commenting. You guys have given me some ideas for some of the best content that I've been able to put out thus far, and I know I'm going to be able to do better next year with your help. I'm sorry I have to look at this because some of these numbers, to me, for a small channel, such as I am, are impressive. Let's see, we've gotten nearly 2 million views on the entire channel this year, which is fantastic. You know, like I said, we've doubled in subscribers, so, 10,000 of you decided to sign on this year. That's a lot of people. That said, I want to give a countdown of my 10 favorite videos that I've done this year, which is actually quite a lot. Number 10. When I was fixing Brandon Akers' guitar, I had a lot of fun doing that. We got a chance to really show what goes into fixing a guitar like that with the help of Brandon. He's a great friend of mine. I love working with him, and we've actually got some big things coming up. And, if you haven't checked out him, why don't you hop out from underneath your rock, because I'm pretty sure that you're here because of him. Anyways, number 10, yeah, repairing Brandon Akers' guitar. I'll leave a link to it up here. Or is that the wrong side? Is it over here? Oh, one of these sides. Number 9. This one was a surprise. The best way to bend guitar sides. I can't believe how many of you are watching that old video done. I think I shot that one on my iPhone. So, we've come a long way with the equipment and the quality, but that one, a lot of you have watched that, and I appreciate it. That's something I'm gonna have to do again because, well, it's a fun video. Number 8, humidity versus guitar. I don't know if you can hear it right now, but it's the end of December, and currently it's raining. And I'm looking at my hygrometers thinking, I may actually have to turn on my dehumidifiers. You guys wanted to see about humidity, and I know I got a lot of great comments off of that because I used them in a number of my Q&A videos. And so again, thank you for that. That one is a really fun video. Yes, I know I mixed up my my units, but hey, I'm a luthier. I'm not a mathematician. I use math a lot. And I do mix measurements because that's sometimes the way that my brain works. Thank you so much for watching that. That one was a lot of fun. Number 7, building a guitar the traditional way. That was kind of when I really leaned into some of that whole build process for the University of Rhode Island Guitar Festival. Boy, that guitar turned out incredible. In fact, I'm going to drop a link to that guitar, which is available right now, on the website, and give me a call. I'll give you a special deal on that. So go to mebrune.com and we'll do something special for you. I really, really like that guitar, and one of you can be lucky enough to go home with it. That was a very fun series to film, and thank you for that. Number 6, how bracing patterns change the sound. Well, okay. So this was one of those broad Q&A videos, and you guys really, really seem to love those Q&A videos. And I do too, because, when I'm building here, I sometimes I'll have to clean up the shop, but Q&A, it's wonderful. Sometimes I'm really, really busy here, but I know I got to get something out to you. And that allows me just to answer your questions. And I'm happy to share. I've always been happy to share my thoughts and my knowledge. And I don't want to say wisdom because I don't think I'm that old yet, but every time I look in the mirror, I'm reminded that I am starting to get wise. Anyways, thank you so much for watching those because it's a lot of fun to shoot these Q&A videos. You guys ask really great questions. I say it every single video. You ask great questions, and I'm happy to answer them. So thank you for that. All right. Wow. Number 5. This is when I get into numbers, apparently. Number 5, my 5th favorite video is 5 things to know before buying a high-end guitar. And I got to tell you, I went back and watched that in preparation for one of my lectures, and I forgot how much I learned from that one. Think about that one, huh? So thank you for watching that one. Buying a guitar is, one of the larger purchases you may make. So, I'm happy to share that with you and give you something to consider. And even if you don't use it to buy a guitar, at least you got a chance to see my showroom, which has a lot less guitars in it nowadays, thanks to you guys. My 4th favorite video that I did this year was Stop Ruining Your Guitar. Again, another Q&A, because you guys asked tons of great questions. Now, in that one, we talked about a lot of the ways that people accidentally damage their guitars, including using waxes and polishes. And boy, oh boy, I still get a lot of comments on that. But what about this? And my standard still remains: no waxes, no polishes, nothing else. And if you accidentally used it, just don't use it anymore. Also, tell your luthier when you have used them, so that way they can have, I use a different pad that has been already contaminated if I know your guitar has been treated with waxes and polishes, because I don't want to accidentally contaminate every other guitar down the line. Now we're getting into it. These were really some of the big ones that really helped me kind of grow the channel and understand where things wanted to go. Number 3, again, another Q&A. Why your guitar sounds terrible. My goodness, this guitar, and the links should be popping up here at some point, right? Right there. Okay. Why your guitar sounds terrible. We got a chance to talk a lot about how to treat your strings and how to set up your guitar so that way it's not going to give you any other issues. And, we did, again, this one was solely driven by you. So I'm starting to realize slowly that you guys want to see the questions that you're asking. So again, another Q&A knocked it out of the park. My 2nd most favorite video of the year, as we're doing our big countdown, is the worst tools for woodworking. And I gotta tell you, I own a lot of tools, and that one was a lot of fun to shoot because it took me a moment to sit down and think, okay, what are the worst tools? Because I tend to, even though I've got a lot of tools, I tend to keep going for the same ones. So for me to find tools that I actually thought are great quality tools, but just not for this application, there it is. And it gave me a moment to also eat my words, because I was in the middle of making a neck, and right after I said that a Shinto rasp has no place in my shop, I kid you not, within 6 hours, I had that Shinto rasp in my hand, shaping a neck. So, it's not to say that it's a terrible tool, it's just generally not what I use. That said, that one was a lot of fun and made me be a lot more introspective about my tool usage and realize where I am. My number 1 favorite video that I did this year was, drumroll, how to string a classical guitar. You guys have watched this. I can't tell you how many people have called me up and said, hey, I watched your how to string your guitar. This is the only way to do it. And beyond that, when I was at the University of Rhode Island Guitar Festival, so many of you came up and told me that you're using it. I really appreciated that. That really means a lot to me. And what's more, when I saw other guitars at the festival strung up the way that I string them, and I know it's because they watched the video, because they told me, that really meant a lot to me. Because I gotta tell you, working on guitars, doing the repairs that I'm doing and seeing what I see, I come across all types of stringing ways. And for enough of you to have seen that and taken it to heart, thank you. Again, this is all gratitude. This is not about me. This is about you and me saying thank you to you. And I guess I can't just give myself a big old countdown. You know, my number one most viral video of the year was 5 minutes versus 30 years of experience with Brandon Aker and a scraper. 1 minute of experience with a scraper. 5 minutes of experience with a scraper.
Not bad.
30 years of experience with a scraper.
Wow, mine's like dust and yours is it's like
fluffy curls. And I'm gonna ask my man James behind the camera, who may or may not have made cameos in the past, about how long did that take us to film? Was it
probably like less than 10 seconds.
It was less than 10 seconds and a throwaway thought. And you guys have watched the daylights out of it. So thank you so much. That one was a lot of fun. So 2026, we're coming up to it. And if you're seeing this in 2026, welcome. I've got a lot planned for it. Speaking here from 2025, I got to tell you, I'm really looking forward to 2026. I've got some really big projects planned out. You know, I'm going to be, I think, doing a parlor guitar build on this because I just had somebody commission a parlor guitar from me. We're going to do a lot more workshop time. We're going to do a lot more tools. And I'm going to answer a lot more of your questions. So please continue to tune in, like, subscribe. And for those who have supported me on Patreon, I really do appreciate it. It really, really means everything to me. Because all this helps make it possible that I can continue to do this. For those of you who have bought guitars from me this year, thank you again. It keeps me doing this and allows me to enjoy filming. To those of you who came up to me wherever, or called me up, or sent me an email, whatever it may be, and for those of you that I ran into at the airports or just out on the streets who said thank you to you for watching and, you know, coming up and talking to me. I really, really enjoy it. It's been absolutely an incredible year, and look, I can't wait to do this again next year. So with that, again, I can't say thank you enough, but I'm going to say it one more time. Thank you. And from the bottom of my heart, I wish you a very happy new year, and we'll see you next year.